Well, why can't we be friends? Why? Yes, it's Madden season, man. It's the WC back with another video. Unfortunately, I don't have a PVR capture card right now, so I can't do like the rest of the community and bring you demo gameplay, but I have played the demo. Yes, I have. I've downloaded it and I played it. And this video is going to be spotlighting a lot of different things, not just Madden 25's demo. It's going to be spotlighting a few other things. By the way, quick promotion: if you haven't checked out my division by division breakdowns that I'm doing, go ahead and check them out. They're on the channel. They're going to be coming hot and quick all the way through the 31st of this month. So y'all go ahead. I'm going to be talking about your favorite team, breaking them down, dissecting them, all that good stuff. Now getting to the demo. I'm one of the guys in the community, the Sim football community. I'm not all the way in it, but I'm in it enough to the point where I can do a video about it. And I can tell you right now, by playing the demo, I have seen improvements. I have seen setbacks. All right, improvements will be, the new, what are they calling it? I think that one of the producers of the game called it Street Fighter combo moves, and that's something that they're definitely a couple years late on, but hey, at least it's in the game, right? I mean, this is probably going to be the last title on this generation, the Xbox 360 and PS3, that people even care about, because the next gen coming up, and I'll get the next gen in a little bit. But setbacks, I'd definitely say, would be the sideline and the player models, some of the player models on the sideline. I mean, but with current gen, those things probably can't get any better. Like I said in other videos, this generation of gaming, when it comes to EA Sports or their products, has maxed out. It maxed out a long time ago, and some people don't want to accept that. They'll sit there and they'll make excuses for EA Sports. It's not necessarily excuses, it's realization of situation. And it's insane that $1 million company could just max out on their technology for a console so soon. But when you look at their first product on the system and their last, which is basically this one, you can't say that they have come up. I think that you can say that they have come up. Now, here's a question, because people like to define themselves to certain things, and I'm gonna get into this. Will I get the game? Will I get Madden 25 on the Xbox 360? Probably yes, because I'm tired of playing. I'm gonna be real. I'm tired of playing Black Ops 2. All right, I mean, I'm done. I'm finished. Too much cheesers, too many glitches. Every game got glitches. The glitches on that stuff is terrible. I'm just ready to get rid of the game, honestly, to be real with you. So I need to switch up, and I'm probably going to get this game, play it online. You can't hate on something without having it first. You can't hate on something and say that something is terrible without playing it first. You can't say that somebody's food is terrible without tasting it first. And people were like, okay, how better can this game realistically get with the online play and the modes? And realistically, they can't. But just something to hold me over until the next gen comes out, and I can play the game, dissect the game, see if they made any kind of improvements from 11 to 14 or 25, or whichever numbers you guys want to put it in. I want to see how progressively they're moving forward with this whole situation. And all these sim heads out here. Now, one thing that kind of bothers me about the sim heads is that the sim heads know that this game can't be leaps and bounds above the last game. All right, but they'll speak on it like the expectations of this game is just through the roof. And I'm a realist. I know that this game is probably not going to be better than 13 or 12, but I know that it's moving forward. But it's moving forward at a snail's pace. All right, when you got a $1 million company and they're moving forward at a snail's pace, I'm going to raise an eyebrow to that, and I'm not going to like it. I don't care who you are. You're just not going to like it. You don't have to be a sim head. You don't have to be a casual in order to not feel satisfied with something that's not making leaps and bounds. And there's just too many delusional people out there. People want to play the yes and no game. Don't want to take responsibility for their actions, don't want to take accountability for actions and words and stuff that they say on YouTube through their videos. And that's fine. You're a grown man. You can say whatever you want to say. Alright, but don't lie to the people. Alright? Don't sit here and lie to the people. This video is not about lies. It's just about personal opinion about how I feel about the impressions of Madden 25 and probably the game coming out and dropping. Like I said, you can't say that glass of iced tea doesn't taste sweet without tasting the glass of iced tea. That's why I come back to the Simheads. Can't say that this game is garbage unless you go out there and you get the game fly. You don't have to buy it. Alright? Stop being delusional. People want to play yes and no games. Okay, we can play yes and no games. Will I buy this game? Yes. Do I think that the developers are moving forward with this game? Yes. Do I think that this game right here is worth the $65? No. Alright, but I'm gonna go spend. Some people just got it like that. I'm a gamer at heart, so I that's what my purpose is behind it. And some people will talk about angry simhead money, and I seen the videos, and this ain't angry simhead money. This is desperate gamer money, if you want to say it like that, because I'm just desperate for a football game. Alright, and that's basically what a lot of these simheads are right now. They're desperate, more so than they are delusional. They're desperate for a game that is simulation, and realistically we're not going to get that from EA Sports. Now, are the game changers doing their job? The game changers can only do so much. I mean, I've seen the game changers videos. Some of these guys aren't simheads. They're just casual gamers with a whole bunch of subscribers, but that's a completely different video, right? That's a completely different video. I don't want this video to go too long, but it's probably going to have to go too long, because these game changers out here, and every game has game changers. It's not just EA Sports. They have guys that come up in there and they test out the games, and you can see through the Madden 25 gameplay, I mean the demo gameplay, is that they do have some kind of effect on the game. But this generation, you're just not going to see it this gen. I mean, that's one thing I've been saying since I've been back on YouTube. You're not going to see it this gen. Next gen, there's just no excuses. There's no excuses that anybody, any game changer, any simhead, nobody in the community right now can make any kind of excuse next gen. Alright, it's either you're going to get it or you're not going to get it. It's either you're going to step up and be a leader of this community, or you just not. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell people like me that this game is worth buying if you don't go out and you buy it yourself and you dissect it yourself. You can't tell me that this game is not worth buying if you haven't sat there and you went through the gameplay and you went through the modes. You can't tell me that. To all those simheads out there, to all those people that's angry at EA Sports, and I'm angry at them too, but my expectations are through the roof. Even for the first product that comes out on this system, it's through the roof. That's basically what it is. And I'm not, stop pacifying EA Sports. To all those game changers out there, just because y'all take trips down to Florida, stop pacifying. Stop it. I mean, we're grown men, we're grown people, man. Stop lying to the folks. Y'all game changers, I don't know if y'all on the payroll. Stop lying. I mean, really, at this point, it's just like, it's comical. You sit there, you watch these dudes' videos, and it's like, oh, this product is, it's great. This, and this, and this, and that. And then in the back of their mind, they're like, okay, I can't say too much, because if I don't, I won't get that trip down to Florida. So, anyway, man, let me go on to console rumors or what have you. Now, these consoles are supposed to be coming out in late November. That's why I'm basically hearing. Let me flip the calendar real quick so I can get an idea of when. I think it's going to be like maybe the next to last week of November. I might edit this part out because this video going too long. Yeah, right around maybe November the 19th or 26th or 12th is when the next gen consoles is going to be coming out. It's going to be basically announced. I'm expecting that the release date is going to be announced at Gamecom coming up next weekend. I know this is a long video, but I'd rather speak on it now than to speak on it a couple weeks ago. A couple weeks later. So, you know, it's the WC with a video. Like I said, check out the breakdowns. It's on the channel. And I'll see y'all on the next video. Coming hot and quick. Yes.